Wilfred Bidad.
Good evening. Good
Give him a
afternoon.
big hand.
Good afternoon to
Hello
all.
po, sir.
Okay. Sige, closing remarks na ito, ma'am, no?
Opo, good afternoon po din.
Yes, sir.
Finally, we meet sa Zoom.
Okay. So, it was a very fruitful seminar workshop, no? At fully unexpected. Ang dami palang participants. At buong Pilipinas pala ito, no? So, I remember way back in 2014 or 2013, na-meet ko ito si Sir Totoy sa MSU, sa Dean's Office. They were conducting entrance examination for UP, University Entrance Exam. Tapos nanghiram yata siya ng chair sa opisina ko. And then from there on, nagpintuhan kami and we started sharing our experiences. At sa result ng aming pintuhan, nasabi ko sa kanya na baka pwede kayo mag-seminar dito on community inquiry. And so together with Dr. Lee the following year, they conducted a workshop on community inquiry, the philosophy of the children. And after that, it was really a hit. Maraming teachers were very impressed and they started to adapt the methodology in their classrooms. Pero after that kasi pumunta si Sir Totoy sa Denmark, sa Norway yata, to finish his PhD. And I never heard from him anymore except that since friends kami sa Facebook, monitor ko rin yung kanyang activities sa Norway when he was studying there. Then suddenly, 2020, nag-contact ulit si Sir Totoy sa akin and he said, "Sir, can we do a partnership on community of inquiry?" So that started our discussion about this particular program. So there were a lot of back and forth suggestions between UP and MSU, and finally we said, okay, we will submit a proposal sa CHED. And we're happy na nabuo talaga yung proposal and we're waiting for the approval of the proposal. At ito na nga ang ating ginagawa ngayon. Ginagawa natin kahit na we're still waiting for that proposal to be finally implemented. I was looking at the data. Ito palang community of inquiry, 1996 pa ito. Dinala ni Dr. Lee sa atin, 1996. So mga ilang years na, no? Nakita ko si Dr. Lee kanina, marami ng sa Bisaya pa, marami ng uban or white hair. So, but again, I can still hear his passion for the community of inquiry approach. And so, from 1996 up to the present, it has been the advocacy of Dr. Lee and I think the philosophy department of the University of the Philippines. And some of the issues that were actually said, and I think some of them were mentioned during the workshop, is the implementation of thinking skill and reflective inquiry in colleges. Because apparently many of the schools, they have their own culture, they have their own approaches to teaching. At minsan, ito ay parang bago sa kanila because it focuses more on reflective inquiry. And it's very difficult to teach teachers how to be reflective. So sometimes kasi gusto natin madalian Gusto natin matapos agad yung lecture natin and we don't allow the participants to really reflect on some of the points that we make. So challenge yan, especially na mention kanina about Catholic schools also having their own standards for teaching, as well as other universities, I guess. Okay. Number two, issues on the models for using this approach. So as of now, very few models are developed and published on how to integrate this approach in the curriculum and teaching. Kaya very important itong workshop na ito because then we can listen to the experiences of other schools in the implementation of this particular program, especially sa curriculum at saka yung content ng kanilang teaching. Number three, kailangan talaga makadevelop tayo ng instructional materials that would be shared throughout our network in the country. These instructional materials could be online, no, or offline, synchronous or asynchronous, bahala na, basta importante, ma-develop natin yung methodology sa ating schools. As well as, again, a deeper reflection of the curriculum. We look at our curriculum now, across all other programs and offerings. Meron bang punto dyan na the students are really asked to reflect and to think about those lessons that they learn, no? Whether it's engineering, whether it's social science or natural sciences, meron bang reflective thinking? Lalo na ngayon na napakadaling maghanap ng data, no? You just click on Google, go to YouTube, go to Instagram, you get information. May bago kayo, picturean mo lang yung isang bagay, i-identify na ng computer. But the whole point is, meron bang reflection? Meron bang pag-iisip kung paano ito i-apply sa tunay na buhay? So that would be a very big challenge, yung development ng instructional materials and curriculum. And number four, na nakikita ko, would be the teacher's training in facilitating philosophical dialogue. Kasi yung reflective thinking kasi, nasa puso natin yan eh. Nasa tao talaga yan, personality. The ability to reflect, the ability to pause, the ability to be patient in trying to come up with concepts and ideas. Karamihan kasi sa atin ay nagmamadali. Karamihan sa atin may mga sariling agenda sa buhay natin. No? Maglalaba, manglansa, saya pa, we iron our clothes. Ayan. And marami na natin problema tayo and sometimes we don't really reflect on what we are doing. Eventually, the end result is, ano ba ang gusto natin sa ating mga estudyante? We want to develop students who are reflective, who are inquiry-based, and who have higher moral standards. Yun siguro ang pinaka-end result na gusto natin mangyari. So with this initiative from the University of the Philippines, partnership ng MSU General Santos, and now with the participation of other colleges, I hope na matuloy talaga itong community of inquiry, no? Na sinimulan nga ni Dr. Lee in 1996, when medyo may white hair na si Sir Lee, but I think we're now beginning to appreciate how important this is, especially in the time of the pandemic. So that's it, guys, no? Maraming salamat and congratulations to all those who organized this very, very instructive activity. Good day, and in behalf of MSU, thank you very much to all.